Today I'm going to show you how to make a bento origami shopping bag using 3 fat quarters. These are 17.5 inches square. I'm going to join them up with a seam allowance of about quarter of an inch. My lining fabric needs to be 52.5 inches by 17.5 inches. We're going to place the 2 fabrics right sides facing each other. I've pressed the seams so it just gives a nicer finish. You can of course make this bag out of anything. I've made it out of old duvet covers and I've made it out of denim. You can see that on the blog post, link in the profile description, link in the description. So place your fabrics right sides together and either pin them or clip them in place. Stitch all the way around, leaving a 4-inch turning gap at some point. I leave it along one of the short edges. Clip your corners, taking care not to clip into the stitches themselves. And then turn the bag right sides out, pointing out your corners really carefully. And give it all a really good press. Including your turning gap, folding your fabric and press that nicely. Next, we're going to fold the bag. Don't worry about that turning gap, we'll catch it as we sew later. So the bottom left-hand corner is going to go up to the top edge, creating a nice triangle. And we're going to do the same at the other side, top corner down to the bottom edge. Now we're going to fold, imagine a diagonal line across that square in the middle, and fold again. Taking the right hand side over, and we're going to overlap those 2 triangles there very fractionally and top stitch. We're going to pin and do that for both sides of the bag. We're going to stitch that in place and we're going to top stitch along that the opening edges of the bag, and then you'll have enclosed your turning gap. Next, we're going to box the corners, fold the bottom edge of the bag to the side edge of the bag and mark a 4-inch line and machine stitch. Do that for both sides. I don't remove that triangular flap, I just leave it on the inside of the bag, that's not an issue. And then we're going to create a handle for the bag. Now I've used leather. I've got a sort of 5-inch by 4-inch piece of leather. I folded it in half, wrong sides facing, and stitched it using sewing clips because we don't want pins in there, and then turn it the right side out. A little bit fiddly but worth it. You could of course use fabric instead if you prefer. Once you've done that, we're going to use a safety clip and we are going to push our fabric through the handle. We're going to overlap, once you got it through, it's a bit fiddly, but once you got it through, we're going to overlap the 2 pointy parts of the bag, and we're just going to machine stitch it and then slide that join back into the middle of that handle. So machine stitch that edge there with the corner of the machine stitch those 2 bits together. And there's your finished origami bento bag. Ever so easy. Press like and subscribe below for more videos. Thanks for watching.